Hello and welcome to my first tutorial about Machinima Studio. I'd like to give you a short introduction about the UI and the basic features. Once you start up Machinima Studio, it will display you all available plugins. So select the ones you would like to load. The less you select, the less memory it uses. In this case, we just load up World of Warcraft. It will detect your installed clients. In this case, it detects my Cataclysm client that I have installed. If it doesn't detect your client, just add your own client, browse to your folder where you have your executable, and add it to the list. The first time you load up a plugin, it will take a bit longer as it gathers some information, so second and further startups should be a lot faster. Okay, there we go. Now we have Machinima Studio loaded up. Let's start with a basic UI introduction. In the main menu, you find a file menu that lets you create a new scene, load up existing scenes, or you can just open recent scenes that you've used in the past. Some plugins also hook themselves into the main menu bar. In this case, we can just easily navigate NPCs, characters, and creatures. We can also import our own character from the armory. We also have a tools menu where you can access Machinima Studio's internal tools. For example, we've got a data updater that lets you update to the latest NPC item lists. So let's have a look. In this case, everything seems to be up to date. Next, we've got our settings dialog where you can specify customized settings. So for example, background colors, some display settings. Yeah, just feel free to explore yourself. Okay, so let's see what Machinima Studio can do. In our files panel, we can navigate and access all files from our loaded plugins. So in this case, World of Warcraft. Let's start with some sound files. So you can listen to all the music and sound files that are available. Just double click or right click for the context menu. Click play and you can listen to the file in the built-in audio player. You can also right click and save the file or just convert it to a different format, in this case to Ogg Vorbis or to a WAV file. Second category of files are model files. So let's go to some shields. You can just double click or right click for a context menu and just open the model in a preview window, have a look at it. Of course, you can also save the model to your local hard drive or export it into a different format such as FBX and a few others. A very cool feature is also the model browser that lets you create little thumbnails. For every model in the selected folder, a little preview image will be generated. So let's click refresh and have a look at them. As you can see, you no longer have to navigate the models by file name. All you do is just click the little thumbnail. Okay, third category are textures. Textures are all the images that you see on top of a model or also on the landscape or even little icons. There's also a texture browser where you can preview all the images in a selected folder. Of course, you can make them bigger, save them to different formats such as PNG, JPEG, GIF, all kind of stuff. There's also a search feature, so you can easily find files based on their file names. So for example, if we search for Deathwing, we can see all the available sounds, models, and even textures. You can also select a category. So for example, we would only like to see the models. And as you can see, we even have the model preview based on our search result. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. Be sure to check out the next ones. Thanks.